Welcome all of you. Welcome to ANIMATHS. Today we are going to start with our part 3 of lines and angles. Okay, so as you know, part 3 of lines and angles, we shall be taking up all sums on lines and angles which will be having parallel lines in it. So we shall be taking up sums based on parallel lines in this video. So earlier also we have done 2 videos in lines and angles. You can go through them, and so this is the third and the last video. With this we complete the chapter of lines and angles. So here we will find some of the typical questions that is asked in your question papers. So go through it from the beginning to the end, and you'll find all the sums. You'll find lots of your doubts clarified in this part of the this part of the video. Okay, so let us start with it then, and let's see what it has. Now, in lines and angles, what are parallel lines? Parallel lines are two lines which do not meet. Okay, they are said to meet at infinity. So if these two lines do not meet in a finite distance, they are called as parallel lines. That is, if you extend it this side also, it will not meet, or if you extend it this side, even then it's not going to meet. Then we call them parallel lines. Now in parallel lines, there are few angles that we have to know. That is, if two angles are parallel, then this is a transversal. This line is called a transversal, and these two lines, if they are parallel, then this angle and this angle will form a corresponding pair of angles, and these are equal. That is, if I write angle A here and angle B here, angle A will be equal to angle B. Okay, similarly, if I have angle B here and we have an angle C here, okay, then this is B and C forms an alternate pair. Now these are called interior alternate angles. Some books will also talk about exterior alternate angles, but I think with just 3 pairs of angles we can manage all the sums. So I don't teach external alternate, just interior alternate is enough. So this is one set of interior alternate. Here is also another set. This point and this point also forms another set of interior alternate angles, and interior alternate angles are also equal. Okay, now if we take the third pair, which is, if this is B, let me take this as a D. Now B and D form a co-interior pair, but then they are not equal to. Okay, we should not be confused and we should not think they are equal to. B plus D is a 180 degree. B plus D is a 180 degree. So these two always form a co-interior pair, which is they are supplementary to one another. That is, they add up to 180 degrees. So with these 3 angles, okay, with these 3 sets of angles, we are going to do the sums. Not just these 3 angles. Okay, there are few more things that is from your previous classes you will have to remember in order to solve these sums in lines and angles. The third one we have finished. Fourth one is, there are so many vertically opposite pairs. If you see here, okay, this is one set. Here is another 2 sets. So 2 sets of vertically opposite angles here, 2 sets of vertically opposite angles here. Okay, apart from that also we have, this is a linear pair. Here also is a, so there are 4 sets of linear pair in each of these intersections. So 8 pairs of linear pair, that is this plus this 180, this plus this 180. Okay, this one plus this one 180, this one plus this one is also 180. Similarly, we have 4 pairs over here. So a total of 8 pairs of we have linear pairs. So there's a total of almost 5 things. One is corresponding pair. Now we have, this is corresponding to this. Similarly, this angle is also corresponding to this. Okay, we have total of 4 sets of corresponding pairs here. here this is corresponding to this, okay, and this one is also corresponding to this. So it's like if you are stepping up a ladder, if you place your feet here, you place your foot here, then the other foot goes here. Yes, if you are placing your foot here, then the other foot goes here. It's like that. So one is inside the two lines, one goes outside the two lines. That forms a corresponding pair. Now remember these three things: alternate, corresponding and co-interior. These three things that you are learning new in parallel lines will apply only if the lines are parallel. If the lines are not parallel, or the question has not declared the lines to be parallel, you cannot use these three things. Okay, so sometimes lines just look like parallel, but then they have not actually told that they are parallel. Unless the question tells you that the lines are parallel, or you have some proof to show that the lines are parallel, you cannot assume and you cannot take them to be parallel lines. Okay, and you can't use these of the three properties, that is alternate, co-interior and corresponding. So this is our next question. In the adjacent figure, ABCD is a quadrilateral. Okay, so I have written QUAD for quadrilateral. So this is a quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, and in this quadrilateral ABCD, AB is parallel to CD. Okay, and AD is also parallel to BC. Okay, so prove that. You have to prove angle ADC, that is this angle, is equal to this angle. Okay, so angle ADC is equal to angle ABC. How do you prove it? Now let's take up angle DAB, that is this angle. Okay, angle DAB plus angle ADC, okay, is equal to 180 degree. Angle DAB plus angle ADC is equal to 180 degree. That is co-interior pair. Why do we say it is 180 degree? Because it is a co-interior pair. Angle DAB plus angle ADC is equal to 180 degree. Then angle DAB plus angle ABC, DAB plus ABC, that is this one and this one, will also form a 180 degree. Because these two lines were parallel, so these two formed 180. Now since these two angles are parallel, these two will also form a co-interior pair, because this becomes the transversal. So this plus this is also 180. When I took this plus this is 180, then this was the transversal. Okay, so angle DAB plus angle ABC is equal to again 180. The reason is same, it forms a co-interior pair. Now since both are equal to 180, let me quickly equate them. DAB plus angle ADC is DAB plus angle ABC. Okay, so I have DAB plus ADC, DAB plus ABC. Now what can I do? I can cancel out, since this is equal, let me cancel it out from both sides. That gives me angle ADC is equal to angle ABC. Okay, so we have proved what they had asked us, hence proved. So this is, say, all of you from common sense, if you know the properties of parallel lines, you will definitely be able to do it. That is not a problem. But then you will be able to understand it also. The problem is how to write it in minimum statements. Okay, you should not be writing here, this, since this is maths, you should not be writing long sentences and trying to explain things. Okay, this is the best mathematical way of writing it. That is, you say this is equal to this plus this is 180, and then this plus this is 180. Okay, since this is the common angle, we cut it out from both sides. ADC is equal to ABC, hence proved. Okay, so we have proved what they had wanted us to. Okay, so the next sum is find x. Okay, you have to find x when AB is equal to CE. AB is parallel to CE. Okay, AB is parallel to CE. Then, now this is the diagram. The diagram is like this. Okay, they have given you a diagram like this where this is x. These are the two parallel lines, and then we have here is 116 degree and we have 124 degrees over here. This line is A, B, C and then D and E. So we are supposed to find the value of x. What we'll do here is we'll draw a line parallel to this line. Now if these two are parallel, if I have drawn parallel to this, it automatically means this is also parallel to this. So construction says draw, let's make it BF parallel to AD and CE. Okay, so now this line is parallel to this as well as parallel to this. Now next is how do we proceed with the sum. Next is this angle, that is angle ABF is equal to 180 minus 116. Okay, angle ABF is 180 minus 116, which is equal to 64. Now why did I subtract? Because these two formed a co-interior pair. Similarly, angle FBC is 180 minus 124, which is equal to 56 degrees. Okay, so this angle became a 56, this angle became a 64 degrees. Okay, so if it is so, this is 64 and this is 56. Therefore, we have angle x is equal to 64 plus 56, which is a 120 degrees. So we have found what we wanted. Okay, so note what did we use? These two formed a co-interior pair. So with the help of this line, we made it co-interior. Okay, and these two again formed a co-interior pair. And so we subtracted 124 from 180, got 56. 56 plus 64 is a 120. Okay, our next sum is going to be for what values of x will, now we have for what values of x will L be parallel to M, that is line L will be parallel to line M, and the diagram goes like this. Okay, these two are parallel, this is line L and this is line M. So 3x minus 20 is this angle. This angle is 3x minus 20. Here we have 2x plus 10. Now they have told us this degrees. Okay, they have told us that for what values of x will these two lines be parallel. Now I had told in the beginning of the video only that if corresponding angles are equal, then lines are parallel. So these are in the corresponding positions. So I will take them to be equal. Okay, I've taken them to be equal. Now this forms a small linear equation. Okay, 20 goes to the other side, variables in one side, numbers to one side. X is equal to 30 degrees. So for x is equal to 30, the lines are parallel. Lines L is parallel to line M. Okay, then let's take up the next question. We have find x, y and z. Find x, y and z. Now the figure goes somewhat like this. It is, these two lines have been told to be parallel. Let me name them. They hadn't named it, but I will name them because it's easier to write when we name them. A, B, C, D. Here is our angle x and here is our angle y. With that, we have this angle is said to be 75 degrees and this angle is a 35 degrees and this line is parallel to this line. Okay. The very first thing we note is If BC is the transversal, then x is equal to 35 degrees alternate angle. Yes. If here we had the z, okay, I didn't write it earlier, then z is equal to 75 degrees, again alternate angle. Okay. Now if this is 35 and this is 75, y is equal to 180 minus 35 plus 75. 180 minus 110, which is a 70 degree. Okay, now why did I use this 180 minus 35 plus 75? You can write this is due to triangle sum property, that is all three angles together make a 180. Therefore, if I subtract these two, I can get the value of y. So I've got the value of x, I've got the value of z and also y. Now you need not think that you have to find x first, then y and then z. You can find them in any sequence, whichever clicks to you first, you find it first. Okay, now next is AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. Find x, y, z. Find x, y, z. Okay, how do you find this? X, y, z. Then here is the diagram. Here. So the diagram goes like this. Now AB, this is AB, is parallel to CD. Okay, these two are parallel. I put the signs, and this angle is a z, and this is x. Here is y. And this is a 75 degree. So we have to find the values of x, y and z. Now how do we find the values of x, y and z? Here one more angle is given, which is a 125. So first thing is, we note if this line is the transversal, then y is equal to 75 degree alternate angle. Okay, because these two lines are parallel. If this is 75, okay, then you can even use this one as this is 125. So 125 is equal to z plus y. Why 125? Exterior angle property. Exterior angle property means exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. So y can be taken as a 75. So z is equal to 125 minus 75, which is a 50 degree. So we got the value of z also. Okay. Once we have got the value of z also, now we want the value of x. X is equal to 180 minus 75, which is equal to 105 degrees. Okay. This is due to, you can say, linear pair. Okay. So we got three of the angles. We got y by using the rule of parallel lines, that is these two lines, these two were alternate angles. We used exterior angle property, that is this angle will always be equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. Okay, so we have used and got the value of z. Here we used linear pair, subtracted 75 from 180, got the value of x. So we have got all the three values that are required. So with that, we finish with lines and angles. This lines and angles, as you've seen, has come in 3 videos. All the links will be provided in the description box. Okay, so please see to them and watch the full video for all the difficult questions that you might come across. Okay then, bye all of you. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you have liked the video. Thanks all of you. Bye then.